Lola had a beautiful necklace with her. Now, the necklace was so beautiful that even her mother liked it a lot. Now, one day, Lola's mother was going to a party. So, she decided that she will wear the beautiful necklace which Lola has. But there was a problem. When her mother tried the necklace, it was too small for her because it was of Lola's size. But she needed a bigger necklace. So she was really worried that what will she wear to the party. Well, Lola said, "Don't worry, mom. I will fix this necklace for you. I will make it longer. That is, I will extend it." So she opened the necklace and she inserted a longer thread. Now, with the longer thread, she needs to put more beads too, right? So this is the new size of the necklace which she has decided. Now she needs to place the beads. Now initially she tried to place the beads randomly. So she started placing them like this. But there was a problem. Her mother said that this is not looking exactly like the previous one. There is some difference in this. Well, Lola noticed that even this necklace is following a pattern. Now, what exactly is the pattern? So, we have repeated reds and in between them we have repeated blues. So, it's not like blues are repeating continuously or reds are repeating continuously. In fact, each one of them is repeating alternatively. That is, we have one red, then one blue, one red, then one blue. So, what do you say? Red is repeating again? Not really. We have red, then we have a blue. So, red is not repeating again and again. So, is it blue repeating again and again? Not really. We have one blue and then we have a red, then we have the second blue. So even the blue is not repeating again and again. So what exactly is repeating in this? What type of pattern are we seeing here? Well, if we see a pair of red and blue is repeating again and again, isn't it? So it is always in a pair. This pair is repeating again and again. So red and blue make a pair and this pair is repeating again and again. So this is what this entire necklace is made up of. So let's try it in a different way. So we know that the pair is repeating again and again. So we pick up a pair. Now, first of all, what do we notice? That this pair is repeating, a red and a blue. Now here we have just one red. So what is the first thing we need to do? Well, we need to place a blue here to complete the pair. So I take a blue and I place it here. Now I have this pair complete. Now I can place the beads in pairs because the entire design is made up of this particular pair. So this particular pair is showing a pattern, isn't it? So I will place a pair here, another pair, then another pair, so I place them properly here. Now I take another pair and I place it, and I will have place for one more pair. So I place it here, and now my pattern is complete. So what did I do? Well, I simply added pairs of beads because it is one pair that is repeating again and again. So that is what we noticed in this pattern, that one single bead is not repeating. It's a pair of beads that is showing a repeated design, and that's why this is a pattern. And this is a very important thing in a pattern. There are always two or more such single units which come together to give you a pattern. Now, once Lola made this necklace, it was a perfect fit for her mother, and her mother was very happy. And how was Lola able to solve this particular problem? Because she knew patterns. So it was patterns which helped her solve this particular problem, and she was able to make a longer necklace for her mother. So here we saw a pattern of colors. We had red, then a blue, red, blue again, and what did we see? We saw that this particular unit is the unit of repeat in this case. So we have a pair of red and blue which is repeating again and again. So what is repeating? Well, this unit is repeating, and this is what we call a unit of repeat. So when we talk about pattern, what is unit of repeat? Well, a specific set that repeats itself is called a unit of repeat. So in this case, these two beads form a unit of repeat, and this is what is making a pattern. So this pair is making a pattern in this particular case. So now that you know what unit of repeat is, can you complete this pattern? You have red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, and this part of pattern is unknown. We don't know. So can you complete this pattern by unit of repeat? Well, we know that this is the unit of repeat, red, blue, and this is repeating again and again. So we have three such units already. So what will be next? Well, we'll have again this unit repeating. So we'll have another pair here. So the unit is repeating again and again. So 3 times this unit, the next will be 4th time the same unit. That's what pattern is. Pattern is repeated design. So now we have another pattern here, and we need to extend this pattern. Now again, this pattern has to have some rule with which you can extend it. So can you identify which rule is it? Well, can you identify the unit of repeat in this case? We have yellow, green, pink, yellow, green, pink, yellow. So can you identify the unit of repeat and extend it? Well, let's see what exactly is repeating here. Is yellow repeating? Well, only after green and pink. Is green repeating? Only after pink and yellow. So as a unit, what exactly is repeating? Let's see. Can we have yellow and green? Well, we have a pink, and then we have yellow and green again. So what if I take yellow, green and pink? Then yellow, green and pink. Then what is next? Again yellow, green and pink. So what do we see here? We see that yellow, green and pink together make up one unit. Yellow, green and pink, again one unit. So what is the unit of repeat here? Well, yellow, green, pink. That is the unit of repeat. So next I have a yellow already. So what do I need next? Well, I need a green and pink to complete the unit of repeat, isn't it? So I need to place After yellow, a green, and then a pink. And once I place this becomes a pattern. So yellow, green, pink makes one unit, and this unit is repeating again and again. So what rule is there in this particular pattern? Well, the rule is that yellow, green and pink make one unit, and we have to repeat this particular unit again and again. And so once we had yellow, we knew that if we place a green and a pink after that, we will get another unit of repeat, and this pattern will complete. Now, is this a pattern? What do you think? I have different shapes here. Let's see how they are placed. So this particular shape is followed by this, is followed by this, and then I have this particular shape again, which was at the start. Then I have this particular shape again, which was here in the second position, and then I have this particular shape which was here in the third position. So what do I see? I again see that there is a pattern, there is a unit, this particular unit, which is repeating again and again, isn't it? So 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit. So can I call it a pattern? Definitely we can, because we have a unit which is repeating again and again, and that is what is a pattern. Now can you extend this pattern? So we know that this pattern is following a rule. So the rule is that this and this design together make up one unit, and this unit has to repeat. So if we want to extend this pattern, what do we need to place here? Well, we need to place this entire unit here. So I will have this followed by this, followed by this. So this is the extension of this pattern. So we followed a very simple rule, that is, these three shapes together form one unit, and this unit is repeating. So when we are extending this pattern, then we will have this unit placed here, and we will extend this pattern. So the rule is very simple, that you need to identify the unit of repeat and you need to extend the pattern accordingly. Now I have this pattern again. So now can you complete this pattern? Well, I have some shapes, and if they are in pattern, then definitely I have a unit of repeat which is repeating again and again, and I need to identify what is the unit of repeat. So I have this shape followed by this, followed by this, and followed by this star. So after that I have this shape again. So I started with this shape, and again this shape is starting, and again I have a gap here, so I don't have the second object. Third is same as this one, and fourth is same as this one. So what do we identify from this? If this is a pattern, then a unit will repeat. And what is the unit here? Well, starts from here and ends here. This is one unit, because exactly this thing is repeating again. So definitely this is one unit. So I have this shape here already. After this shape should come. So I need to place this shape here. Now this is complete. So I have the second unit here. Now after that, the third unit. Now again I have the first object already here. So I need to place the next three, isn't it? Because these four together are making up 1 unit. So I already have one shape here. Now I need to place the other 3. Now I know that after this shape will come. So I will place this shape here. Now after this, what is the next shape in this particular unit? Well, this one. So I place this one here, and after that at last we'll have the star. So the star comes here, and now do we have the pattern, the complete pattern? Definitely we have. So what did we do? Well, we identify that these 4 shapes together make up 1 unit of repeat, and accordingly we extended this pattern. So this is the complete pattern in front of us. Now can you tell me, is this a pattern? Well, these are some numbers, but are they random or do they form a pattern? What do you think? Well, let's see. I have a 2, then I have a 4, then I have a 3. I did not get any repeat till now. Then I have a 2, so that 2 has come again. Then I have a 4, then I have a 3. So what do I see? Well, I see that this particular unit is repeating second time. What about this? 2, 4, 3 again. One more unit. And 2, 4, 3 again. So what do we see here? Well, one unit is repeating again and again. So this is a pattern. Now I have another pattern here. Now can you complete the pattern? Well, for that you will have to first of all identify the rule, and once you know by what rule is this pattern existing, you will be able to fill up the blanks and complete this pattern. So can you identify the rule and can you complete the pattern? Well, let's see. So I have a 6 here, then a 9, then a 0. No repeat still here. After that again a 6 and a 9. So definitely we are repeating this. And then we have a blank, and then again a 6. Then we don't know this number, then 0. So don't you think that 690 is the unit that is repeating again and again? Because I have 690, then I have 69. So definitely this will be 0. If I place a 0 here, do we see a repeat? We definitely see a repeat. 690, 690. What do we write here so that we see a repeat of this unit? Well, I have a 6 at the start, 0 at the end. So if I place a 9 here, then I have 690 again. And what about this? I have a 6. If I place a 9 and a 0 here, I have 690 again. So we were able to identify that 690 is the unit of repeat, and once we were able to identify that, we were able to fill up the blanks and complete this pattern. So this is how patterns work. Whenever you have a pattern, if you identify the rule by which that particular pattern exists, you will be able to fill up the missing links and complete the pattern. So next time, whenever you have a pattern in front of you and you have some missing links, try to identify the rule in it, and once you identify the rule in it, you will be able to extend or complete the pattern.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge, or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English, and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.